All right. There you go.
Yeah. Ooh.
Don't get too rowdy, dude.
Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we're going to discuss Campbell's soup.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
We're back.
Yeah, we're back.
For another Daycast. Fucking...
Cold one.
I can't believe you just had me watching Rome Total War.
And I thought I was introducing it to you.
No, sir. I am a former addict.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I have to take that game off of the computer sometimes because I'll just fucking play it for a bunch of hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have to what do you call it? Damn, I'm already too high.
No, I get what you're saying. No, I'm with you.
What do you call it when you erase it?
Yeah. Uninstall it.
Uninstall it.
Yeah. I work in IT.
Dude, that's how fucking high I am. Dude.
I know.
No, it's uninstall.
Uninstall.
I couldn't think of uninstall. Can you believe that shit?
This is my desktop. You know what it looks like. I have a Steam account. You know Steam?
Oh yeah.
So
I only because they forced me to.
Okay. Well, because I bought.
It was a game that it was only on that.
Yeah, I bought.
That's how they get you.
Civ 6.
Civ 6.
Yeah, and then I bought like a couple
that
other
was
cheap
games. That's kind of like those Total War games, but it's just more. It's not a micromanaged. It's more like
Well, it's not really about battle. It's much about building empires, trade routes, technology,
industry, and all
religion.
that shit.
Like how to dominate the world.
It's like the gay cousin of Total War.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He went to Canada.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Now I've never played that. Actually, I think I saw my cousin play it back in back in middle school, dude.
Yeah.
Because that's an old ass fucking game too, right? Like that's back from like when
I first played it in the 7th grade.
Yeah, like back when Microsoft wasn't, looking at everybody's information.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just you bought it on like a floppy disk and you installed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Floppy disk, dude. What the fuck happened? The other day I was thinking about selling
how old are we, dude?
CDs, because somebody told me, you could, if you go on the road, you need to just do you have 2 albums? You just get them CDs or DVDs and give and sell them. You can make an extra couple of $100. And then we sat there, and then we just after a while, after I was going yeah, you're right. We were like, yeah, but where would these people watch it though? And then we realized, most people don't have these players anymore.
No.
CDs, DVD wallets. I remember CD wallets, dude.
My dad wants to see The Joker, and I was like, yeah, Dad, you can just go to the library and rent it. And he's like, oh, really? That sounds great. And I'm like, oh wait, you don't have a DVD player.
Shit! See,
yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. It's like even if you get like a good idea like that, you just go like, oh shit! But where the fuck am I gonna watch that?
I still have my PlayStation for that reason, really, because it plays DVDs.
Oh yeah, that's why I have my Xbox.
Yeah, but even still, I don't use it. But it's like in case of emergency, pull out PS3 and watch a movie this way. You know what I mean? If things get really bad.
Yeah, like if the CIA hands you a disc.
Dude, I knew a guy. I lived with a guy who would get Netflix shit, right? When Netflix was just DVDs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then burn everything. Right?
What?
As soon as it came out, he was burning everything, and he was just building this huge library of DVDs, right? And now everybody's streaming shit. So he just, you know what I mean?
Oh, he wasted all that being slick.
Yeah. But
damn, they actually did choke out an entire industry by going to streaming, right?
Right. It's changed the game.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Blockbuster went down.
Yeah. Redbox. Remember Redbox? How awesome was Redbox? Like you're like, you know what? I don't want to deal with. It's like a candy machine.
Redbox. No, actually, I think at first it was Redbox that was putting Blockbuster out.
Really?
And then Netflix came out. And I was like, "Holy shit!" You ever see like a champion? You think nobody's ever gonna defeat him? Because that's how I felt. Like Redbox is destroying Blockbuster, and then all of a sudden Netflix comes out and is like, "Fuck both of y'all! I'm fucking doing a new thing."
Yeah, they read the market perfectly. They knew everybody had the technology was ready. Like most people we went from like telephone to coax cable for internet and internet speed, just cable.
Coax cable? What did you say?
This is coax. See
coax.
Yeah, coax.
Before that old school cable shit. Yeah.
Like this is dedicated just for the internet. It used to be coming over the telephone line. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So it was just ready. It was just you can push so much data through the shit.
Yeah, now I remember you couldn't use the phone when I would go to my friend's house and we would play the internet online.
We had a separate phone line.
We had to unhook people's shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
Yeah, I
dude.
remember the whole like the sound it would make, and then like the training. Like you're gonna go to AOL, and this is what this is all you're gonna do.
Fuck, dude.
You don't even know what's out there. You don't even know what to look for.
We're like on a weird, no, we're in a weird place in our life. It's almost like when monkeys first started using fire.
Yeah, or tools.
Where it was like super important and it changed everything, but we were still kind of clumsy at it. You know, we were like burning ourselves and shit.
What about when you ever see the monkeys fucking use like a stick and they just punch it into an anteater hill?
Oh, and then they
and
just like slurp it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and apparently they gotta learn that from each other. Right?
Yeah. Like they can forget.
Yeah.
They can forget about that shit in one generation.
Oh yeah, you mean like if the three guys that know how to do it get killed,
something like that, and no one else sees them ever do it again.
Now the rest of the guys are like, man, what was that one dude that always had like bites on his tongue?
Yeah.
He's always eating.
Yeah, the portly guy,
the fat monkey. Where's that fat dude? He couldn't run.
Yeah,
got fucked up by a jaguar.
Yeah.
Constantinople. Oh yeah, that's the thing. That's what I was. When you mentioned that the Ottoman Empire and all that
Byzantine.
shit. Yeah, dude. I did wake up. I woke up at 10. I was supposed to wake up earlier, but yesterday I didn't go out to drink and I just couldn't sleep. So I decided to put that Ottoman Empire thing on Netflix. Dude, it was really fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really fucking good, man.
Do you see the taking of Constantinople?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know because it was half documentary, half reenactments.
Okay,
but they're like they got really good actors to do the reenactments.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I used to think like History Channel. That was their
at least relatively speaking.
History Channel was like that was their original format for like entertainment and history, right? It was like
Hitler TV.
Yeah,
yeah. Dude. They would always show somebody dropping bombs on like carpet bombing, and it was I don't know, it was pretty cool, but. Yeah, I mean, money talks, dude. You can't sell that shit. You gotta have some fat dude selling ninja swords on a pawn shop, so people can tune in because nobody gives a fuck about history.
Do they still have? When you talk about selling ninja swords, do they still have those guys selling knives on TV? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Those like, can you believe it? You get this knife, you'll get that knife. You know what I mean?
Nah, I think suckers just come to you now.
Oh, that's
like
yeah,
you just got.
Thank you very much.
You just gotta have the internet, dude. What are you talking about, man? When the internet sucked, stupid. No, in like if I want to buy something goofy, I just go look for it, and it just comes up on Amazon. Amazon's got everything, dude. Pretty soon, there's gonna be
an Amazon dating app.
There's gonna be police one day. Mark my words. Police are gonna have Amazon patches underneath the American flag.
Wow.
Just to be respectful, but still, it's gonna be there.
Just to be respectful.
Yeah, they're like, see, we're not above it, but really they are. And it's just gonna be that America and a patch that says Amazon on a police officer.
Dude,
that I can guarantee.
If you were gonna bet, right? If I told you had 4 cups, right, and underneath these 4 cups is a red ball, and then just move them around, and then you find the red ball.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of cups, I told you there's 3 or 4 dudes. One of them is an evil villain. Which one would you pick as the evil villain? Is it Jeff Bezos? Is it Elon Musk? Or is it Mark Zuckerberg? Who's the evil madman?
Elon Musk or Zuckerberg?
Yeah.
I think because Bezos is he's got the right story for an evil villain.
Like the background?
Meaning somebody that started off trying to do the right thing. What was it, like his single mom, right? And he had like a very humble upbringing.
Mm-hmm.
And Darth Vader, he loses his family. He tries to do the right thing, but for some reason, life just keeps edging him towards this fucking dark side. And that's what Bezos is. He's a guy that started off good, and then life just made a weird left turn, and now he's like, oh shit, the world is under my thumb? Dude, fuck yeah. I'm about to dip my balls into America.
He was recently in the paper again about like someone trying to blackmail him. But apparently now the pictures came from his girlfriend. Like the girl he was dating was actually
what?
Yeah. I think so.
No,
Dude,
no.
let's look it up on
Somebody
the
said
news.
something. It was
Is this-
his girl's brother was trying to do that.
I gotta tell you something, dude. I know way too much about this guy's sex life.
About Bezos?
Yeah, I don't
like
care.
about his stroke?
Like no.
I mean
no. That like
does he do this?
like he's married? He was married, and then he was banging this girl on the side, and then this girl on the side's brother tried to blackmail him. And that's why.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I was talking about. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's way
so
too
it wasn't
much.
That, so
that's way
you're
too much
saying
information for me. I don't
it's,
need to
it's
know.
a famous guy, dude. You can't
I don't
can't
give a
avoid
fuck
it, dude.
about who you fucking bro.
It doesn't matter about who you care about, dude. You can't help it. It's like, why do I know? You know, why do I know that
Look at that. Imagine buying that much.
Jeff Bezos buys Beverly Hills mansion for a record $165 million?
165 million. Yeah.
And I bet you that's him. Like if I wanted to buy myself a new shirt.
Do you think he paid cash?
Yeah. I mean,
or does he get a mortgage?
I don't know. Does cash?
That's what I want to know. Does he get a
does
mortgage?
cash mean? Cash doesn't mean paper, right? Cash just means like right here, right now,
Yeah, like a
no
money
debt.
transfer or something.
Yeah. Because I always hear cash,
Mhm.
and I always think like
A
bills.
big box. Yeah,
like the actual physical bills.
Yeah. But let me get. There's something about. I want to know. There's something going on with the love life. Here it is. Jennifer Lopez. No, I don't want to see him. Dude, this guy's everywhere though, right? He doesn't have to, like. He's just around places. That's
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos is definitely the super villain. But I don't know why you told me about that cup spinning thing. Because that was irrelevant to like. Because you could have just said, "Hey, if you had to pick between these 3 or 4 guys."
All right. Maybe I got. Maybe I'm over. You know. I don't know.
Hey, now if there are 5 doors, right, and you don't know what's behind them, who's worse, Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders?
I'm trying to gauge like where I can guide you. All right, let me just see if you can understand this part. Now,
and you almost lost me on there too, dude.
Now.
I was actually looking at your hands move the cups. I was like, I don't want to miss what he's trying to say.
I got a magic trick to show you. Oh yeah, he looks evil there. He looks like he just took like a fart and he got caught.
Damn, I shouldn't be getting this high because I got a show, but that's gonna make it more fun. I had an epiphany today, man. If a lot of shit goes bad at once, you might as well just stop struggling and go with it.
Yeah. Yep. Why fight the current, right? Who is this girl? He's got a new girlfriend. This your cousin?
Who?
That girl?
Look.
Hold your breath. There he goes. You all right?
Lauren Sanchez?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
San Antonio?
Let me see her. Please.
You just said to like send her in.
Let me see her. Leave us. I just want to be able to say that one day. I want to say that to you one day, Pat, when we're rich and famous.
Leave us.
and my wife divorces me because I'm just a drunk degenerate.
Oh yeah.
But then I got all these like young dumbos that fucking love
Just
me.
love your comedy.
Yeah, and I can just be like, leave us, Pat. No, that you say something stupid, and then I look at them like, leave us.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you're doing too many drugs, bro.
Oh, it looks
I
she can
said
fly a
flag
helicopter.
off. Oh, I thought you were in I'm in pictures, dude. I don't want to see like a
What?
fucking
She's
video.
moving around. She's like doing stuff.
Either way, we shouldn't be watching things that people can't see because
Oh,
it's probably
sorry.
just frustrating
Oh,
for
I'm
them.
sorry,
They're like, what the fuck are they watching, you know?
I'm watching 2 monkeys fuck a football.
Anyway, Lauren Sanchez. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess Jeff Bezos is pretty old too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she looks great for however old she is. Although oh, shit, never mind. It looks like she put 2 lemons in her mouth
cheeks.
and then pushed them up into her cheeks.
Yeah, man. She's a professional smiler. That's straight
Oh,
muscle. That's smiling
No,
through
dude,
dog shit
that's
for
Botox.
years. Oh, that's
gotta
too.
be, dude.
Yeah.
She looks like a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the dead giveaway, dude. When an older lady looks like a cat, That's that's
Is this guy allowed? Is this guy? So he's so rich and powerful, right? But he's rich and powerful in the framework of like an organized civilization.
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, right. So is he allowed to just fuck whoever the fuck he wants? Like, you know what I mean? Or does he have to like get a specific kind of girl? He has to be respected. He has to be a model.
Because it's almost like it's like saying I mean when I was younger, I was really good at stand-up.
Yeah.
But just because you're funny, man, you still are the same nerd on the inside. Like, he's the same nerd that started his own business.
Yeah.
His money, what changes is his money can put him in a position where he can talk to these ladies.
Mm-hmm.
But just because he can talk to these ladies doesn't mean that he's going to be charming. Look at how goofy his face looks in that picture, man. You think that's smiling at you? You're a hot chick. You're going to be like,
he looks like she just blew him. That's what he looks like.
She probably just did, yeah, because and that's as high as he could get, and he's the richest man in the fucking planet.
He could just walk in anywhere and women would fuck him because of who he is. There's definitely a lot of women out there would fuck him for who he is.
No, sir, I think you're underestimating.
He built Amazon.
Now, I'm not saying that a chick won't fuck him because who he is, but they can't look at him right away and immediately go like, yes.
Yes, they can, because he's doing shit like this all the time. He's walking on stage and he's talking to a group of fucking amazing other people, right? And there's women in the audience, and they're like, I will fuck him.
Yeah, we're just dumb whores anyway, dude. What the fuck, dude? It's just I'm talking about like ladies
he's a corporate rock star.
You honestly don't believe that there are women out there who have like feelings and go,
no.
You know what? I have self-respect, and I'm not gonna, you know.
I think that like him and like what his accomplishments is him as a man, right? And his environment he works in, and going, he's like a rock star of the business world. Like, you know how Kiss goes on tour? They just go on tour and girls want to fuck those guys. It's just that. He's
had a girl. He's had a girl on the side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which means that he does fuck around. Which means that he does. It's not just love discreet that he's looking for.
But now he's free.
What I'm getting at is that there's only so high level of a good-looking woman that even he can get, because all money does is put you in the right situation. You still gotta be you just still gotta be not a creep, right?
Yeah.
Like, you can put me in front of a supermodel, but I'm still the same like fucking quiet person. I'm not gonna chat her up. I'm just gonna be there by myself and keep to myself, because that's what I do anyway.
But he could also just have a harem somewhere if he wanted to, like on a boat. You know what I mean? They keep sailing.
Or let's say an island.
Yeah.
You know, maybe an island where somebody can have a bunch of young ladies that nobody knows about.
Apparently, or looking for.
Yeah, you think that guy didn't go to that fucking island, dude?
I have no idea.
You think Jeff Bezos didn't go to the motherfucking fuck island?
I don't know, man.
There's no way he did it. In fact, I'm probably gonna die on my way to the show tonight, because he probably heard that. He probably just heard that on our phones, and he's gonna have me killed.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like he never went there because he's so aware of how technology could be used and shit. You know what I mean? He would never put himself in a compromising position.
What was Amazon initially though? Because books. Okay, so maybe I think Amazon has just grown so big that maybe he doesn't know a lot about the major things. Like, I don't think he knows a lot about media.
Dude, you're talking about the guy
I think he started with
Amazon.
Business. I'm saying business in general. He knows business in general, but do you think he really knows about like
technology?
Computer work?
Yeah, because he saw what the internet could do and he made it happen with books.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying he himself, like he's a coder.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a coder. Oh,
I think so. I think he built that shit, dude. He built Amazon. It was books.
I know, but there's a difference between coding something and going like, "Hey, can you motherfuckers?" It's like saying Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs didn't know how to make phones. Dude, he's just a guy who like cheered people on and go like, "I got a good idea. Do it this way. Do it that way."
I remember like at the .com bubble.
And he also dropped out of Harvard.
Yeah. So he's a dumbass, right? So I remember after the .com shit happened in like 98 or 99, and this Amazon came out with like the pets.com and shit like that, when everything was just like .com, and people were just throwing money into it and the stock market was going up, right? Yeah. But then these businesses weren't making money and they all started failing, right? But Amazon stuck it out, and all they were doing is doing books. But the price of the stock took a hit, but the business stayed viable, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I was in I had this professor, and he's like, Amazon, like, who's ever going to make money off of Amazon? You're selling books. You know what I mean? They didn't see what this guy was doing. I was like, yeah, it's books now, but guess what else? I'm going to go to this. I'm going to go to this because I'm doing,
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? I'm building a route through the internet.
I don't think you think it started like that? Or
Yeah.
was it, I want to sell books and, oh, look at this opportunity? I don't think he started beforehand. I think once it took off because of the internet, he was like, I can use this.
I think it's kind of like, you ever hear how Brown got into business? Brown was some dude who went to Brown University, right? And then he went to business school there, and he presented that idea, right, as a business model. Like this is like just overnight delivery.
Wait a minute, you're saying that somebody came up with this idea before Amazon?
No, I'm going to use this as an analogy.
Oh,
all right. So this, UPS, Brown, FedEx, that's a new business model, and the first guy to do it was the guy who started Brown, right?
Mm.
And his business model was like, and he sent like 24 packages, and only one got to its destination because they had to get the airline, they had to book all these flights.
How do you know about this?
Because I heard because it happened, and you can learn about this shit.
Oh.
All right, so he only got one, but once he's like, good, great, we did it. Now we just got to repeat it. You know what I mean? And just change the variable. Like if we can do it once, we can do it again, and we can do it with something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's a success. So when he did it with books, he knew what he was doing. Like, yeah, I'm gonna start with books. That's it. You don't have to go to the library. You don't have to go to the bookstore because you know what I mean. The bookstore.
Yeah, no, I get that, but I'm saying like, you don't think he started off selling books first and then realized that there was an opportunity on the internet?
I think he knew the opportunity.
Have you read his biography?
No, I could just.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
I rest my.
I'm folding on that. I feel like I talked too long about this asshole anyway.
Yeah, you did. You fucking were like all up in his nuts.
I don't know. I was trying to defend him. You say he's an evil genius or the fuckings that take over the world. I think it might. I think it's either. I think Elon Musk. All right. This is what it is. He is the evil genius, right? He's the one. He's the evil empire dude, right?
Yeah.
And like it's fucking Elon Musk actually is fighting Mark Zuckerberg in some way. You know what I mean? They're two weirdos like after each other. Maybe Zuckerberg's an android and fucking Elon Musk knows he's AI and he's trying to destroy him.
Are you saying it's a three-way between them?
No,
one's
like
evil, one's good, and one's an android?
No, yeah.
I like this. This would be a great cartoon, man.
Yeah.
It's a
the Three Amigos or some shit.
I was gonna say something classier like Triumphant, but yeah, we'll go with Three Amigos.
You ever see that movie?
Oh no, dude! I've seen. I think that was before my time. All the Steve Martin stuff. I've never even seen The Jerk, and I keep hearing it. But I don't want to see it because old school people have told me The Jerk is a great movie. It's a great comedy, but I'm afraid that it's gonna be dated because like even Airplane, for how silly it is, some stuff does stay. Stay true. But
do you think they could,
for the most part,
do you think they could make a movie called The Three Amigos now, the same way they did then, like three white guys playing Mexican, being in Mexico?
I think they could pull it off, but it would have to be somebody like Will Ferrell, somebody who gets like a pass to do just about anything goofy.
And who's the other two? Because it was Martin Sheen. It was fucking
Martin Sheen, and Martin Sheen was like 50 for like 30 years, right? It was weird.
He's a little kid. That's why. He's just a big little kid.
It was weird. No, because he had the white hair from when I first, before I even knew he did stand up. I didn't know he did stand up till after I started doing stand up.
I don't think I've ever seen him do stand up.
I don't think a lot of people did, man. He was like back in the old school.
I thought he was on Second City.
Dude, he was in like out in the street, performing out in the streets, and used to do all this like weird. He was one of the guys that was one of the first to do these arenas. Like how Dane Cook, he was like, and I think Dane Cook actually said that was his biggest idol was Steve Martin.
Oh, Steve Martin, yeah, yeah.
And Steve Martin used to do like just like him, like fucking big arenas, and people loved him, and some people didn't get him. Yeah. And a lot of young people fucking loved him.
Steve Martin's, you can listen to his shit right now, and it's still funny. You know what I mean?
Some of it's kind of dated, dude.
Yeah, but
But that goes with any other genius from back then. You know, some material just is, dude. Dude, when people hear my material in like in 25 years, they're gonna be like, oh my god, this guy was fucking. He was good back then, but now he's just sounds retarded.
Was this something recorded from last week?
Yeah.
Dude, look at this. Look at that number.
Jeff Bezos has sold nearly 4.1 billion worth of Amazon shares in the past 11 days.
What? He just needs some walking around money. That's all. Right? he's got to buy an island. He's got to buy the new island. You know you shut up business. That's the thing, right? You shut up business down like what fucking what's his name?
If you were
someone's popping up somewhere else.
If you were a cop,
yeah.
And Jeff Bezos was in the mob and you try to fuck with him, he'd be like, why you got such a hard on for me, man? So Pat, I'm gonna ask you for him. Why you get such a hard on for Jeff Bezos?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Are you trying? You know what it is? I think you just want to be that. When you're banking on one day being the no longer good looking but now rich, powerful white man.
Oh,
and you want that life. You want like nothing else. I can make some money and just have that life anyway.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. I can't even imagine.
Or do you hate? I think, or maybe you hate him. 14-year-old boy arrested in stabbing of Bernard college student, Texas.
Yeah.
I mean, wow.
Yeah.
God damn, dude.
Yeah, that sucks. I don't know. I don't have a hard on for him, but it's a pretty incredible thing.
Nah, man, you got a hard on for this kid, and I want you to fucking leave him alone, bro.
All right.
I mean,
now I'm embarrassed.
You're a fucking idiot.
Hey.
You know what? Good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
And I hope I keep hearing more good news like this.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed. I got to do a show. Oh, dude, I got to do a show tonight.
Yeah.
I'm going to be so fucking high.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's a good spot.
I'm going to show up. I forgot. I don't know how much time I got to do. I hope it's not a lot.
It's going to be 10 at least.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They don't have like a guy closing out longer?
Probably.
Ah, fuck.
Unless that's you.
I hope not. I hope it's yeah.
Who else is on?
I don't know.
Yeah,
bro.
you don't know anybody. You gotta start making friends, saying hello to people.
Yeah, we should have yeah, we definitely want to have more guests on this.
Yeah.
And just because there's a lot of cool people, you know, like Eric. Why don't I have Eric?
Yeah.
You know, back on here, Dalton for sure.
Yeah.
I like that kid. Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny.
They're really funny. They're really funny kids.
There's
man.
some really funny kids out there. Yeah.
And a lot of them, you know, either they just they've never had a chance or an opportunity. It's very hard to make it out here in New York, starting off as an open micer, man. It's so fucking difficult.
What makes you think is the hardest thing about it?
Because there's no third party to judge you guys.
Yeah, you said that. Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah, I think that is the biggest thing. The hardest thing about New York is that there's no third party. It's comics, watching other comics, and if you're not funny,
yeah,
but you're likable, they'll encourage you.
Yeah,
and if you're funny and you're really unlikable, they're not gonna give you any leeway.
It's like a guild.
Yeah, and if you're both terrible and unlikable, they probably won't even
talk to you.
Am I that bad, man? Actually, I went up the other night because I saw my friend Kevin, who works at the Cellar.
Yeah.
And man, it was so nice to see him. And that motherfucker, he was like, "Hey, I signed you up. I just want to see your new shit. Show me your new shit."
And you had to give it.
I had a I didn't want to be just a fucking douche and be like, no. I was like, all right. I mean, because I told him I just did it and it bombed.
Yeah.
And he goes, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do some new shit too. And I went up there, and actually I got a couple like nice laughs. I did a lot better because I was so drunk that I couldn't remember everything. So I ended up just cutting all the fat out.
Yeah.
And just getting right to the point. And I was like, oh, I guess That's a good way to find out what you need to cut out is if you can't remember it because you're so drunk.
Or it's not important anymore, right?
Yeah. Obviously, it's not integral to the story.
Yeah.
You know, if it doesn't ring a bell while I'm fucking drinking.
Dude, I'm always trying to remember everything. You know what I mean? Once I had the funny idea, I'm like, oh, like that's it. Like, you know what I mean? Let me remember how I worded it. You know what I mean? Try to
that's how I am. Yeah, that's why it was such a it was kind of weird that I had that fucking filter of just not being able to remember it. Cause I'm just like that. I have to have it in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That's fun though, man. How long did you have to wait? Did you go in the first group?
I went first in the second group.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Was that what mic was that?
It was on Thursday. That's why yesterday, and that's another reason why I didn't come out yesterday, man. I didn't want to drink.
Dude, it's all good.
On Thursday, I fucking on Thursday I fucking what was I talking about?
On Thursday, you went to the creek. You did the open mic. And you drank?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, I guess I'll.
All right. Somebody's a little high. Yep. Somebody. Yo, last night was a fun night. It was I'm so glad I didn't go to Manhattan because, like, I know if I would have went to a bar alone last night in Manhattan, I probably would have gotten laid, and that's not bragging. You know what I mean? That's just like it's Friday night. It's Valentine's Day. There's a lot of like there's a lot of beautiful single ladies who are a little pissed off. Like they had a long week at work, right?
Yeah.
They had a long week at work. It's fucking Friday. They're single. Everybody who knows them knows they're single, right? I mean, and they feel the pressure of their friends getting married and having kids and all that shit.
Oh, so you went out?
No, I'm glad I didn't go out because there was probably a standing army of beautiful single ladies in Manhattan getting drunk last night.
Oh, you're talking because of
Valentine's Day.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
That pressure.
I don't know what the fuck you were talking. I was like, what? Why?
Well, I was getting there.
You're right. But it's Valentine's Day. I thought that was more of a time to ignore that kind of shit as people really do get like go out and hunt on a special Valentine's Day hunt.
I just knew it would have been like you know like when sometimes the salmon come upstream like
and
you know
then
what I mean?
They just jizz on each other's eggs.
But there's so many of them. You just like you don't really fish for salmon when they're coming up like that. You just throw your hook in and you fucking reel. You know what I mean? You just try to
grab one from the gills, jumping by.
That's it.
Shove your fucking hand in its mouth as it's jumping out.
But if you're by the lake or right by the river, they'll fucking jump and hit you. You know, you know what I mean?
Is it like that in Manhattan?
I think on a Friday Valentine's Day.
I guess if you got money and looks,
there's 8 million.
The world is yours, dude.
Yeah,
the world is yours. If you got money and looks in New York, you could probably just walk around with your dick out and just have your fucking.
I wouldn't walk around I wouldn't walk around my dick out today, bro. It's fucking.
It is fucking hard, right?
Yeah, 31.
Yeah, I got a little spoiled, man, because I remember waking up this morning because I have a little heater, right? But
same one I got, yeah.
But I haven't been turning on the I just put the fan on.
Yeah.
I haven't been putting on the heater, and I woke up this morning going like, try to put this fucking heat on because goddamn.
I wish this thing I wish I had a clapper for it, dude, because I don't want to get out of bed.
Clapper.
I wish I could. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to get out of bed. I get out of bed to turn it on. And I don't want to do that. I just want to be like...
You mean like...
you know what I mean?
Some kind of a...
I want to snap. I don't even want to clap. I just want to like that, motherfucker.
Oh, you would have to wake up your neighbors.
I don't know. But yeah, but I turn it on in the morning, first thing. For sure.
Oh, I do have that. Well, what was Phil saying? Oh, I was just listening to that. Where Phil was saying is like, that's where you need that starter, that car starter, remote control starter in the Midwest, because over there it's fucking cold.
People plug their cars in.
What?
Yeah, you can plug your car in some places. It's so cold. So like a heater. There's a heater on the engine at all times.
Really?
Yeah, you just plug it in and it heats the engine.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. I wonder who came up with that shit.
It's fucking Americans.
It was probably some Nigerian dude.
Yeah.
They're pretty good, man. They keep their word.
Do you want to talk about the coronavirus? Because I remember you mentioned that.
Oh yeah. Dude, I'm already I lost my nut for it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, you know what? I hope it fucking kills a lot of people, man. I hope it narrows all of us down to like the last. I just realized I was saying a Bill Burr bit.
No, I was gonna say
the last 35,000, and then we can all go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. You fucking have to kill. What are these bold eagles are on my tank? What am I supposed to do?
On my tank.
What am I supposed to do? Yeah. That's
no,
funny.
but apparently it's a lot worse than they're saying. But
dude, you can't believe anything China says.
A lot worse than they're saying can also be not that bad, you know? Like, there could be, maybe there's not, 50 people dying. Maybe it's 150, but it's still not like
yeah, but there was one in
an
San Antonio.
epidemic, you know?
There's a case in San Antonio. There's a case in Chicago. There's a case in the people in San Diego, right? They flew them back from China, and then they were in Alaska where no one lives, right? And then they're way too secluded. Why don't we bring them closer to general population?
Dude, it is kind of creepy, like how, like, I heard it was in China, and then before you know it, it's like, how the fuck does someone in Venezuela fucking have it now?
Yeah.
Like 3 weeks later.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, dude, it's
There's
so scary just how, like, it just, like, things can just fucking
They got people on the cruise ship. They're not letting people off the cruise ship.
I thought they had already. There was another group that they unquarantined.
Oh, okay, but they were letting people. They had you guys are at sea. You're staying there.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know about that one. Fuck,
Yeah.
that sucks.
Imagine you go on vacation and then you're like, you're not getting off this fucking boat.
And I wonder what happens to your job, dude. I mean, is that a valid excuse?
Yeah, I think it is. You're basically like a total emergency just happened. You know what I mean in your life.
Oh, and is that one time you lied? You told them I got to go to my family's funeral.
You gotta call your boss.
Listen, about you know about that man, that funeral. So crazy. Let me tell you a story. I'm on a cruise ship now, right? Let me tell you. All right,
It's not what you think.
I started at the funeral, right? But I'm in a cruise ship, and you hear people like on a conga line on the.
They're waiting for. There's no conga line. They're all fucking freaking out that they have coronavirus, dude.
Nah, dude, I'd be getting wasted on that fucking thing. I was like, well, we're all gonna die. I don't give a fuck.
Apparently, they were running out of provisions. That's why they're unquarantining them.
They're all throwing it at them, because you can't just hand it to motherfuckers like that.
Yeah.
I wonder how that, like, how close is too close? It's like, why are they on these shores, if it's that contagious?
Yeah.
Go fucking swim that thing. Swim.
Wait, isn't there...
Drive that boat out into the middle of the ocean
isn't there an
where
island?
The bacteria can't
Isn't
swim.
there an island just... Oh, Australia, dude. Australia put these people on an island, right? And
what? Wait a minute. I thought they got put on an island, and then they put an island on the island?
No. The people they got out of China that were near that province, they put them on an island, right?
I got ahead of you.
And this island is already being used, or was supposed to be shut. It's already being used by refugees that are coming into Australia. So people come to Australia as refugees, and they put them on these islands.
Yeah. And then they were like, let's also throw these sick people in here.
Yes. Yes.
Fuck, dude.
Yes.
Hope you guys don't get whatever the fuck they got, because that shit looks dangerous.
That would be terrible. Because we don't have any place to put you in our country.
Damn, dude. Well, I mean, I'm sure they know what they're doing. I think,
Ugh, I don't even want to think about it.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's going to be Mad Max, dude. Mad Max type of shit, dude. And we're all going to be, this is going to be rubble.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all these buildings are going to be rubble.
Yeah.
And, like, half of this is going to be missing. Like, no, the whole sidewall is going to be missing, and there's going to be, like, a fire pit right here.
Yeah.
And this is where we're going to make food.
Yeah.
This whole area is just going to be a hangout. We're just going to live in the rest of this building.
You pretty much already turned it into a hangout.
Yeah, pretty much, dude.
Fuck. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I just recently watched Mad Max. Have you ever seen it? It's a good series of movies. I mean, the two of them. Oh, like honestly,
Max, I don't even remember.
And, Road Warrior.
I remember seeing Beyond the Thunderdome and Road Warrior.
Road Warrior, I think, is the first one.
Yeah,
and that's
I
good.
I remember it was all right because I'd only seen clips of, like, at the time I'd only seen clips of Thunderdome.
Yeah.
So when I saw the older one,
mm-hmm.
I was getting mad because I was like, when's all Where's the cage with the guys
Yeah.
and the doom buggy? I didn't know that the original one wasn't that rowdy. It was just dystopian, but it wasn't that crazy.
This is what's so great about it as a trilogy, because it is dystopian, but it has like a beginning, middle, and the end. In the beginning, he's the road warrior. He's a cop, right?
Mm-hmm.
But things have gotten so bad that it's just lawless. Like there's insane lawlessness on the highways. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Right.
And
It shows a gradual.
yeah, and then in the second one, shit went down. Like the whole world just fucked up.
It's like,
you know?
we went even harder.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And things are insane. Like these people are trying to fight, and because they have oil, right?
Yeah.
They're trying to fight to build another place, and Max is just like, "Hey, I know I can get you a truck if you guys give me gasoline." He's like, "Fine." He's like, like you should hang out with us." Like, no, fuck off. Fuck the world. I'm just trying to get the gasoline and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And then the last one, he runs into these kids who've been waiting for like some kind of messiah to come back, right?
Wait, so what was the one that just the one with Charlize?
That's some, I don't know,
Charlize?
road war. It's like a Highway to Hell or some shit. Dude, I don't know.
And the highway in you. But that one, damn. Oh, that's right. They couldn't have Mel Gibson because he's ostracized from Hollywood.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, they didn't even include him. Oh yeah, I forgot about the whole
Jew
thing. He went off on a fucking rampage and destroyed his career.
Imagine he's running an experiment. Like,
but you know what? I never realized it about that first one. It does kind of show a gradual descent into dystopia.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. I thought it was only with those two, and I because I'm that high. I also thought Mel Gibson was on Charlize Theron one. I thought that's the third one you were talking about.
No.
I forgot that there's an actual third one with Mel Gibson where there's kids, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even remember that one.
Is
so
that
good. With Master Blaster?
Yes.
Yes.
Bartertown and fucking Tina Turner and that guy does that epic speech like before, you know, like we have law now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's really just this corrupt, and she wants to assassinate the guy.
Yeah.
You know, it's so back to normal, you know what I mean?
It's like, the same politics as
yeah,
always.
Exactly. They were at Bartertown. And Mad Max goes in there. And it's fucking nuts. Yeah.
What did he go in there for again? I forgot.
This girl, so he stumbles through the desert, right? And then he passes out, and this girl finds him, and she takes him back, and she thinks he's this guy. All these kids were on an airplane when whatever bad happened. They were on an airplane. Right?
Oh yeah.
And they all went down, and there was this a couple of grown-ups, and this one guy, Captain Walker, and they idolized him and turned to him a god, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "I will return, and when I return, I'll take you to Tomorrowland or whatever," right?
Yeah.
So this girl finds Mel Gibson, takes him back, and then they're like, some of them think he's the fucking Messiah, and some of them like, "What the fuck are you talking about? There's some guy, he doesn't even know what the fuck we're talking about, right?"
Yeah.
So this one girl's like, "Well, I'm going," and she goes. No, she's like, we're going with you. And she's like, "No, you're not." And he punches her in her face, right?
Yeah.
And then in the middle, and he's like, "Take her," because they're leaving. Like they're on this mission now. This religious mission. And then they leave, but they sneak out in the middle of the night, and then he goes after them to save them because in the desert they wouldn't survive.
Oh.
And not only that, they'll run into Bartertown, and when they get to Bartertown, they're just gonna be eaten alive.
Yeah.
Because they're just children.
Yeah.
So he goes after them.
Well, yeah. I forgot how dark that the premise of that movie is, which is like everything's gone to shit, and look how wild people are acting because we're fucking crazy apes.
Dude, it's a great dude. It's awesome.
You know what? I feel like watching it now. What did I just watch? I think The Matrix. That's what I just watched a while back. I fucking love that movie.
Yeah, I like the second one a lot.
Which one's that one? That's not with
Reloaded.
the octopi, right?
With the Reloaded. So second one.
The second one. Oh, that's the one with the twins.
The ghost twins.
Yeah.
That whole highway scene.
And what's her? Will Smith's lady.
Will Smith.
Jada Pinkett.
Yeah, Peterson.
She's got the weird.
And that boxing dude's in it too.
What boxing dude?
He's a boxer.
Mike Tyson.
Roy Jr. Roy.
Oh, that's right.
He's in
Are you
it.
sure that's not the third one?
He's in the second one.
Oh,
He's like,
that's right.
He says, he's like, "Fuck it, Morpheus. I'll do it. Just see what they do to you." That's what he's.
Yeah.
He's like, "I'll do it. Just see what they do to you, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck."
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. What are we at now, man? Sounds like
man.
40, 45.
Hey, all right. It's a good time to practice your mic. What's it? Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Mike.
Michael. Oh no! You know what? Now I remember. I saw that on a comment, dude.
Really?
No. But it was for some other video. I forgot. Somebody wrote it on a comment, and I think I don't know if it had anything to do with the video. I think somebody just put. Did you know that if you say and they put it in quotations?
All phonetically and everything? Like,
yeah.
My cocaine.
No. The actual words, my cocaine. It sounds like, and then they put Michael Caine.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't know. I was very tickled by that.
All right. Let me see if I can do it, though. Michael Caine. My cocaine. Nope.
No, that sounds terrible.
Doesn't sound English at all. Doesn't.
It almost sounds like you purposely botched that.
Maybe I'm like having the ips. You know what I mean? You know what the ips are?
Mm-mm.
Like baseball players, happens to them, like where they just do the repetitive motion over and over and over again, right? That they can't do it anymore, right? They can't throw, like some pitchers like can't find the plate anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? At all. They're just wild now. They can't throw a strike to save their lives.
Oh.
Catchers can't throw back to the pitcher. They've just done it so many times. Like it's burned out that, you know what I mean? That part of their brain.
This is see, I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Is that what happened? Because I know about like a player losing his bat swing and then having to like, well, what the fuck? Like rework the mechanics and shit.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that happens because of something that you do so much.
Dude, it happened to this guy in a playoff game.
Bust a wire?
Yeah, this happened to this guy. This great pitcher, playoff game in St. Louis. I think he's on the Cardinals, and he's a great pitcher, and it's a beautiful day, and he just, in the first inning, gets the ips, and it just goes bad quick, and it's a major playoff game.
Oh, dude.
It's like a wild card or some shit, you know what I mean?
Damn, dude. I can relate to that.
And then coming off the mound.
Yeah.
Head down.
And there's nothing you can do about that, dude. Oh, I definitely... Dude, I imagine when you get taken out of a... it's like when they light you early. Because you're bombing so bad.
How many minutes early?
I wish the manager would actually physically come up there and just ask me for the mic. And like it just, it wasn't so, embarrassing. I can just go like, I get it. And I just walk off and...
Oh, man.
Oh, no, I certainly don't wave at the crowd. I just sort of chew gum all the way back to the bullpen. And they just bring some younger comic.
The Barker.
Yeah. The ips, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I got. The ips.
Yeah. I don't know. So I can't do accents when I'm trying to do an accent. I can like make an accent when I'm not trying to, you know what I mean? Like when I'm just doing it by myself. I can't be put on the spot and be like, "Hey, do this."
Yeah.
I'm just like,
No, you get
performance anxiety.
Yeah. What is the guy? This is Sergeant used to say when he couldn't piss out the back of because we were on trucks in Afghanistan and we'd be like facing out and we'd be like going through the mountains and sometimes you got to piss, you just stand up and you piss out the side of the truck. Stage fright.
Okay.
That's what yeah. I don't know how I got on this, but I just remember him one time getting up and he's like, "Oh, he's got stage fright. Come on, little guy."
Oh man.
Damn, dude. And another thing about being high is I can see 1,000 thoughts and sentences that'll never come out of my head.
Like what?
Oh, I just saw like a bunch of images in my head of us being in Afghanistan.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking
that
about
way deeper.
I was just thinking if I was pissing off the back of a truck and I was in a convoy, I would try to like angle it so I can get the truck behind. Like especially if you're on a steep mountain, you know what I mean?
Oh
like
no, dude! If you take a bad bounce, you'll go fucking.
Really?
Yeah, you'll go out, dude. Because the roads were too fucking rocky, Like so, you'd be like that. So you kind of have to like get on a spot where you can maybe go towards the front cabin, and you can kind of like hold yourself by the cabin a little bit while you piss out the side.
Like straight out the side.
Yeah, out
Okay.
the side.
Okay,
Yeah, because
not
you
the
don't want to
back.
be in the middle or the back,
Yeah.
where there's nothing to hold on to.
Okay.
Right, and you take a bad bounce, dude. You're gonna be you might be tumbling down a couple of 100 meters
And
down a mountain.
You're just sticking your dick out in the breeze of the fucking Afghan mountains, taking a piss.
Nah, you have to, bro. either that or it was a water bottle.
Okay.
Like you take a water bottle, open it up, you drink it,
Oh.
and then you like.
Dude, my dad's got a piss bottle in his fucking car. I know it. You know, he
How do you figure?
Because he's always got to pee. You know what I mean? He's like that old.
But I mean, is he out on the road that much?
No, but he never wants to be caught with it. You know what I mean? He never wants to be like, oh, I gotta fucking piss. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
So he's got it.
He don't wants to feel that uncomfortable feeling of like
'Cause
having to relieve yourself.
Yeah, because it probably, dude. This is so sad. I don't know if I want to tell this story.
What? Tell it. Nobody's happy.
I worked at a telemarketing office. And,
Damn, that's sad as fuck, dude.
And I was a manager. That's even sadder. Right? And this guy named Herb, I think his name was, or something like that. He was like old.
Fucked you?
Like 70-something-year-old man. Probably 6'2", big guy, but slow and like old, right?
You sure he didn't fuck you?
And he was he was at fucking Iwo Jima and shit, dude.
What?
Yeah.
How old was he? I was picturing.
This is 1998. It is 1998, and he's in his 70s. Right.
God damn.
Right. And I'm the manager, and he's like, "Hi, this is Herb." Whatever. He was so goofy and talked so like slow, and he was kind of like, "Come on, buddy, come on," like, you know what I mean? I'm an 18-year-old guy.
Oh no.
Right? But like, and all the kids would make fun of him, right? But I taught. That's how I talked to him, because that's how I knew he was in Iwo Jima. He didn't come in the room like, "Yeah, I was in Iwo Jima, motherfuckers. What's up?" You know.
Yeah.
I had to get that out of him, right? But shit. Anyway, he had to go to the bathroom once, and he came back. He didn't make it. So he asked me if he could go, and I was like, "Yeah, it's all right. You can go."
Damn, dude.
Yeah, that broke my heart as a 18-year-old, 19-year-old kid.
It was kind of like you ever see the Shawshank Redemption?
Yeah.
And then when at the end, when Morgan Freeman gets out, and then he goes up to the manager, who's like way younger than him, it's like, "Boss, it's okay if I do a bathroom break?"
Yeah.
He goes, "Hey man, you don't gotta tell me every time you gotta take a piss."
Yeah.
That was you.
Yeah.
with a instead of a ex-con, it was a Iwo Jima survivor.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Iwo Jima, dude.
Iwo Jima. I'm sorry, Iwo Jima.
Iwo Jima.
Yeah.
Is it? Did I say Iowa Jima?
There was a guy who lived in my street. There's a guy who lived in my street who fought in that shit too, like Mr. Something. Yeah.
Yeah. My ROTC instructor was in the Vietnam War.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was infantry.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. It's crazy.
You ever see that documentary?
What documentary?
You probably watch it on YouTube. It's fucking Ken Burns, Vietnam.
Oh yes, I did.
You see that?
I saw the whole thing, dude. And it took me like fucking 6 months to watch it too.
I don't even want to watch it. I've seen, you know what I mean?
I watched it, bro. I watched it. You know why? So that I don't have to watch it now. I just got it out of the way. I was like, I want to know about this. And once I know about it, I don't ever want to know about it again.
Yeah, you want to put it to bed?
Yeah. And it was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good. But yeah, it was exactly what I thought. I was like, this is going to be, certainly knowing how it ends, how everything ends, you know, and the catastrophe that whole thing was. This is my serious voice now. This is Raul getting serious for a moment.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the big payoff.
No, it was good. It was good. But yeah, it was everything you would think a documentary, a thorough, you know, documentary on Vietnam would be like, which is heartbreaking, but and incredible sometimes. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Yeah, but it's good though. It's good.
I got in a fight with my dad about it.
About the documentary or the Vietnam War?
I was like, yeah, it was terrible, but then, you know, but over the course of history, I mean, like, how many people died? I'm like, how many people died in the Vietnam War compared to, you know, the Second World War? You know what I mean? Like. It's a terrible thing, but like, terrible things are getting, you know what I mean? Like, things are getting better. And he's like, I mean, so I was like, in comparison, it's not that big. I mean, compared to the Second World War, how many people died during that? It's not that big of a, you know? And my dad's like, what do you mean? It's not, it's in, like he just lost it in the middle of a Whole Foods. parking lot, yelling at me, and I'm fucking.
Wait, what
I'm like
was this?
I'm 39 years old. And my dad's yelling at me in the fucking parking lot, and you know what? It's a good thing he's an old man because I kick his fucking ass.
You know what? But you're also stupid because you used the wrong words. I know what you meant.
Yeah.
But you said when you look at it that way, it's not a big deal.
No, but my dad automatically was like, he was not open to my idea of the.
He just hung on to the words that you.
Not
used.
I think even the idea. You know what I mean? Like this is like because he's watching this movie and it's probably he lived through it too in a way, right? He was like he was born 39, so he was probably 21 in 1960.
How did you say it though? Because there's a difference between saying facts and saying facts in a dismissive way.
I'm always my dad's slow. Come on.
Because I can say like, well, not that many people died in the Vietnam War as did in World War II. Or I can be like, not that many people died in the Vietnam War.
Yeah,
it's World War II.
I don't have.
Did you have like a shitty attitude about it like that?
I don't remember how I presented.
Oh no, you definitely had a fucking awful attitude about it. That's why he wanted to punch your throat. You know what he was thinking? He was like, "You're lucky I'm old. Otherwise, I'd punch you in the."
I know, dude. When I was a kid, there was some times my mom had like throw herself in front of me, like a fucking so
you don't smack
so
you.
he just doesn't fucking kill me.
Dude, my dad was way bigger than me. He still is bigger than me. He's just older now.
Yeah.
But when he was when I was a teenager. I don't know why I said like that. When I was a teenager, man, I saw my dad one time. He just like sort of did this, and I saw how fast his hands moved, and I was like, that was scary.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, he used to get in fights a lot when he was younger, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Boxing fights or just like getting in
just
trouble?
street fights. Yeah. Street fight. He got hit with the what's the handle of a knife. He got cracked on the He got cracked on the head and got knocked out. Oh
my god.
Yeah.
Dude, my dad I was telling him, that scarf I wear?
He's an older boy.
You know that scarf I wear? I was like, he's like, why do you wear that scarf? Like, it's warm. It's warm. It's good. And it's also like you can hit with this. Like you can just pull this off I can pull it off my neck and just whap somebody with it, right? And he's like, really? I'm like, yeah. And then he's like, you probably put a cue ball in there too. I'm like, yeah, that'd be really fucking like that'd be like a real badass weapon.
What do you mean? You would have to make that thing into a weapon. What are you talking about? Hitting people with a scarf?
You could hit somebody with that, and it's not gonna kill them, right? But it's gonna like.
I would imagine it wouldn't.
But it's definitely gonna knock them off their balance. You know what I mean?
With a scarf.
It's heavy, dude.
Pat, listen to the words you're saying. You can hit somebody with a heavy scarf.
Hold on.
And knock them off balance.
Dude, I'll show you what's up.
All right.
I don't want
to see how crazy you get with a shirt.
Anyway, how I got in this conversation, my dad goes like, "Oh, I saw a guy beat a guy with a cue ball once." I was like, "Really? What?" And like, what? And I was like, "What are you doing there?" I was like, getting out of there." I'm like, "Wait, what do you mean you were getting out of there?" Like, I want to know. He's like, "I don't remember." I'm like, "Dude, you can't just tell me like you saw a guy get beaten with a cue ball and that's all you can say." You know what I mean? Like, I want to hear about it.
Damn, you think he was doing something illegal?
I don't know. My dad grew up in the Bronx, and my dad's got a lot of crazy stories.
It sounds like he purposely avoided the question.
Yeah. My dad's probably got I know my dad's got a shady fucking past. I fucking know it. Not like evil, but just like...
Wait, what did he do for a living?
He worked for the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey. He worked in the World Trade. He worked in the bus station. He worked at Kennedy Airport. He worked in the World Trade Center.
So, what do you think? You think maybe he had a double life or what?
No, I just think when he growing up, like in the Bronx, during that time period, he saw a lot of shit. Like
especially the Bronx.
Yeah, and like we walked around Yankee Stadium once, and we were crossing the street, and this dude right in front of Yankee Stadium was like, "Oh, don't go out there." Like I was ready just to cross. He said, "Oh, don't go out there." A friend of mine got fucking killed right here, killed by a car right here. He died right here. I'm like, okay, Dad. Thanks.
What?
Yeah.
It's pretty heavy, man.
Always with the heavy shit, dude. Dude, I told this as a story as a joke once because this guy was talking about how he found porn under a desk once. And I was like, yeah, I found porn under the desk once in my dad's office, right?
Mm.
And then telling that joke and telling that story, the next time I saw my dad, I was like, "Hey, Dad, I never told you this, but when I was a kid and I got caught with all those Playboys, I stole them. I stole them from your office when you took me to work from somebody in your office, right?" And he's like, "I know exactly who you stole them from, right?" And he's like, and then he tells me about this guy who was a Vietnam vet, right? And he was always watching porn. Like he was watching in the lunchroom. Like
really?
Yeah. He had his off. Dude, his office had stacked
he knew right away.
He had filing cabinets of porn, like Playboy. It was so easy for me to steal it. I was like, nobody's gonna even miss this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then my dad was like, "Oh, I know that guy. Yeah." And then
did you take it to show to your friends, or did you put it in a private stash?
I got caught. I had it. I was a kid, dude. I had it underneath my mattress. And my mom found it.
Wait, how old exactly
like
were you?
8 or 9.
Oh, damn, dude. Moms are fucking like good at being nosy motherfuckers, dude.
Plus, I was a wild little boy, so
yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I wasn't a wild kid, but I got the same. Like, she would find shit, like fucking dirty pictures and shit like that.
So anyway, as soon as my dad gets started talking, he's like, "Oh yeah, he died in the bombings." Like, he just always takes it there. You know what I mean? Like,
died in the bombing.
So in 1992 or 93, the terrorists bombed the World Trade Center.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. And my dad's like, "Yeah, he died in that. He died in that."
They made a HBO movie about that, and I remember watching it and going. And
my dad knew those guys.
Yeah,
my dad worked there.
The guys that were.
They were all in like the basement. There was an office down there for the Port Authority near the police station.
Yeah.
And there was like a lunchroom. Some people who survived got out of there, but some of the victims were in there too. My dad told me about this one girl. She got blown up right into the ceiling. Right, nothing. She didn't die at all, but she never came back.
What?
She never came back to the Port Authority.
Oh.
She's done. He knew her. She's like, yeah, she was there, and she was in the office. The explosion happened. She got thrown right into the fucking wall, right, like in the ceiling. They found her. The fire department found her, got her out, and she never came back. She never came back to work.
Dude, you fucking... I got completely confused.
What do you think?
I thought you said she blew up.
No.
And we never found the body. Like, she just blew up. No. Just got shot into the moon.
She was at work, normal day, blown in, then the explosion happens. She's thrown into the ceiling, right? And then she never goes back to... She's like, fuck it, I'm done with this place.
Yeah, I mean... That sounds very understandable, Pat. I don't know what you would bring up.
I thought it was an incredible story when my dad told me. I was like, wow. I'm like, yeah, I get it too, but I'm just retelling this. What my dad
you know
told
what?
me.
My own version of it was so much more interesting.
Yeah, you're funnier than I am.
I kind of built it up too much.
Well, it's me. I sell it.
yeah.
Like, ooh, when you hear this one, buddy.
All right. Well.
Yeah, that's a lot.
We're about pretty much out anyway.
Okay.
That's the end of the episode.
Good hour.
All right, everybody, take it easy.